tell you all about this half-a-day tour I did at this elephant sanctuary. Originally, I didn't plan to record because I wanted to be ever-present. But this experience was too good not to share, man. Visiting an elephant sanctuary is one of the most popular things to do here in Chiang Mai. There's so many to choose from. So we just picked the one that worked best for our schedule that the tour operator suggested to us. It cost about $75 or $28 US for half a day. The tour included transportation to and from, so they picked us up and it took us about an hour and a half to get to the elephants. We showed up, they had clothes for us to change into, and then we had to jump on the back of the truck to take us to where the elephants actually are, which is a bit up in the mountain area. As soon as we showed up, we saw these giant, majestic creatures. I was just in total awe. This was how I was about to spend my day. As soon as we pull up, though, they put you to work. The elephants are hungry and need to be fed, so they had a bunch of pumpkin and look like sugar cane that they put in buckets, and then they put them there for the elephants to feed. Look how they were using their trunks like a vacuum. I was just like, look at how they're grabbing and vacuuming up the food. Whatever you put down, they would quickly grab and throw into their mouth. And after, they brought us back over to the food area, started us on the process of making these medicine balls almost for them. They consist of pieces of pumpkin, some rice stuff, I think, other natural remedies that help the elephants to pass their stool. They eat so much food, and sometimes they be eating stones and stuff, so they need help passing all of the elephants at this sanctuary were rescued elephants. So that means before they were here, they were either working on farms and treated cruelly, or working at other tour places where they're also treated cruelly. So it was nice to know you were supporting a company that actually works to keep these elephants safe. This elephant here was probably in her 90s. You could tell she had some years on her, but she was hungry and wanted food just like all the rest. Another elephant joined her at this section, and this was where we actually got to feed them. Now, they taught us exactly how to do it. You either have to put it in their trunk so that they could feed themselves, or you say something to be like up, and then you put it directly in their mouths. And I did not follow instructions, so I was trying to throw it in the elephant mouth, and it very much missed. But I got it right the second time. Even though I was absolutely petrified that the elephant was going to eat my hand. Being so up close and personal to them, it was just like, oh my gosh. It was definitely intimidating, but still so nice. Eventually, you adjust and get over the fact that you're feeding these gigantic animals. Look at me standing here taking a picture with the two, and all I can do is look for food. Now, the second half of this experience is actually when you walk down just 5 minutes away, basically, and take the elephants to have a bath. This was where it hit me, and it just felt so surreal because you're seeing these two huge mammals just walking in the bushy area and doing their thing, walking towards the river, taking their sweet time, but also taking their time because they're so big and they need to balance. And I was just look at these precious creatures. I cannot believe that I'm so close to them, that I'm seeing them walking to a river in the bush in Thailand. I just kept having to repeat that to myself because honestly, it was not sinking in. Everybody on the tour just stood up there and watched them take this little shortcut to get to the river. But watch here, split in the middle. This elephant has done this before and knows what to do. We had to take the long way, but that's all good. This is me in Indiana. And before we knew it, the elephants were in the water. Now, honestly, they have to be bribed a bit with food. So those are the handlers, and in those bags, they have food to get them to do anything. I was the first one to jump into this cold river to go splash down these elephants. The place was hot, so never mind me splashing it all over in its face. I'm pretty sure it was grateful, at least I hope. That's what I had to tell myself, because I couldn't imagine this elephant charging me in this river. Is who y'all think would have won? At this point, the camera gets a little shaky because we're fighting the river current and we're trying to splash down the elephant and keep the phone dry. But we made it work. Shout outs to camera woman Indiana. I like to believe this was a little spa day for the elephant. I see the elephant reaching for the bag of pumpkin again. After they ate even more food, it was time for them to go back up to get fed once again and for us to go our separate ways. This was me trying to tell the elephant goodbye and pet it, and the elephant was like, nope, don't touch me. Giving me the eye and everything, and I was just like, you so sassy, man. And then I tried to touch her again, and she was like, okay, fine, you can touch me now, but don't do it again. See you later, sis. After this, we crossed the river where our truck was waiting, and it took us back to where our bags and our clothes were. Although I highly recommend this Any tour. Elephant sanctuary that will give you the opportunity to bathe the elephants, to feed the elephants, say yes and do it, because it's definitely one of those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities to be so up close and personal with them. Now, thank you all so much for watching. My time in Thailand is quickly coming to an end. My flight to my next country was in a couple of days, so there's one more video, and then we're jumping on a plane. Are y'all ready?